Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing great. I just landed. I had 5 flights today. Some of you know I work as a cabin crew for Norwegian. I just got back to the hotel and now I wanted to make a new tutorial for you. I'm going to do a PyQt5 GUI app tutorial. I know there is thousands upon thousands of them out there already, but a lot of them is basically you get a main window, you create maybe 5-6 buttons and the menu, and that's about it. I wanted to show you a bit more, so I'm going to make basically a news scraper. Is going to scrape for links, and at the end it will basically look like an online newspaper. It will not be perfect, but hopefully it will show you a bit more depth to it than just placing buttons around. So without further ado, let's get to it.
Okay guys, let's get started. As you can see here, I imported a bunch of stuff here. If you are doing this as a code log, just pause now and import all of this so you won't get those nasty errors at a later stage. Great, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is to define the main window class, which will also be our super class. I'm not going to go too much into object-oriented programming on this tutorial because we could talk about that for hours. This is just going to be on PyQt5. If you don't know anything about it, check it out. If you know a bit about it, that's probably enough to follow the rest of this tutorial. The first thing we're going to do is to define the init, of course, and we are also, as I said, going to make it a super class. So super.init. Perfect. And then we are going to make some of the methods, and we are going to call the first one for widgets. It's going to take the parameter self, and this will be basically be the method that displays all the widgets within the main window. The first thing we are going to do is to set some of the boring stuff. So self set, let's see here, we are going to set the window title. Why couldn't you just come there? Self set window title, and we are going to call it for PyNews. Catchy name there, and just say latest stories. And we are going to make windows for sport, economy, and so on, but the first one will be just for the main stories around. And then we are going to set some sizes, so set maximum size. We have to say queue size. We are going to make it a set size of 900 times 670, which would be the perfect size. Self set minimum size, so no one can fuck it up. So and there also, let's go with 900.670. So this is going to be a set size. It will be impossible to change the size of the window. When we've done that, we are going to make another method down here, which will be the add menus and status bar. So add menus and status bar. I just say status there. It's going to take the parameter self as always. And let's start off with the status bar. Self.status bar dot show, see here, show message, and it's not going to display anything yet, so just blank there. And then we are going to create the menu bar, which will be menu bar equals self dot menu and a big B there, menu bar. In the menu we are going to add the first and actually the only menu option we have here, which will be menu bar dot add menu, and we are going to call it menu. Great, perfect. And let's see here, which should be the first action we take. We can take the contact action that will allow the user to send an email to the developer. I'm going to put in my email address here. I already lost that email to spam, so if you feel for it, you can use that as well. Contact action, or whatever email you want basically. It's going to be a queue action, of course, since we are using PyQt today. We will call it for contact. Not too original, but quite self-explanatory. We'll use the parameter self, and then we are going to set the status tip. So set status tip, and we will say click here to contact the developer. Send only nice emails, since it's my email address going up there. So we have set the status tip, and now we are going to trigger it with an action. So contact action triggered, and we are going to say remove those, and we will say connect. And what are we connecting it to? We will make one here, email. And let's go up here and make that. So we are going to make an email method that will send an email to, well, to me basically. And this is what we needed the web browser. So web browser dot open, and then within this bracket we are going to, not brackets, we are going to write mail to and the email address we want. So we're going to take my email now. You can of course take yours, please do. And now these are connected. Perfect. So, and we are going to add, we don't need too much. We're going to add an exit action as well, but will do just because it looks kind of sleek. We will add a separator. Separator. Is that working? Separator. Perfect. It's going to be great. And then we are going to make the exit action. Exit action equals, as always, queue action. We will call it exit. And of course, we will use the parameter self there also. Exit action dot set status tip. Click here to exit the application. And then we are going to exit action dot triggered, remove those dot connect, and we are going to connect it to exit action. Let's see here, we can basically just do self dot close. That's the easiest way to do it. Then we are going to do exit action again, because we are going to set a shortcut, and it's quite easy. Set shortcut, and we will say Control plus Q. That will be the shortcut, and then we will have to add it. So menu dot add action, exit, not the big E, exit action. Great. And we will have to, did we add this one? Contact. We didn't. Let's do that also. Menu dot add action. That will be the contact action. Perfect. With that done, we will have to declare it here. So self dot add menus and status. Then let's see if this will work. So since this is object oriented, we will have to do the if name is equal to main. Nope. There you go. And that was one too many. Perfect. Then the app is going to be queue application, and we will put in the sys.argv. Then we are going to say that the GUI is equal to main window, and we will have to show the GUI, so the GUI.show, then sys.exit, And we're going to do app.access underscore, and there we go. As you can see now, we have the main window here. We have menus, and the status tip is up here. And we also made a small method that will send an email to the developer, in this case me. But as I said, feel free to use your own email addresses there. Now let's see if it runs. Anytime now, let's go. Here we are. For some reason it does not run, so let's go in and see what we did wrong. We have the we have the email there, add menus and status. We did set maximum and minimum size. Of course, sorry about that. We will have to, of course, declare the widgets here. Now we will be ready to go. And we have, of course, a small, where are you, separator. How do you write that then? Separator. Perfect. Now we will get going. Great. Let's see if everything works. We have up here, we have PyNews latest stories. We have the menu, contact, exit. As you can see down there, it is status bar is working. Let's see if we can get this to work. Contact. And it works. Isn't this beautiful? I think that will be enough for this video. We are going to do a lot of more interesting stuff, but this video is getting quite long and I will try to keep them between 10 and 15 minutes. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comment section down below. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want more of these videos.